Welcome to the One Akashic Capricorn. This is your Akashic message reading. Okay, so the first card we have is scattered energy and the second is depleted. Oh no. I feel like I'm talking to a Capricorn who is really tired. Scattered energy, you have so much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. And for depleted, yikes, you are over giving and not taking enough time to rest and rejuvenate. Reevaluate your relationships and commitments, or you may soon risk your health deteriorating in some way. All right, so the first cards that you got for scattered energy is the Two of Cups, the Sun, and the Five of Wands. Sorry about that, guys. I got a message. Okay, so you would think that this might be a love reading, but it's not actually. This is split up into your interests or the things that are going on. It took me some time to really figure out the way that the cards were interacting for your reading, but I really love it, Capricorn. So for the Two of Cups, we've got the Osho Zen Outsider card. All this is telling me is that right now, love is not a priority for you, but on some level, it might bother you a little bit that, like, you know, love isn't a priority. It might bother you that, like, right now you're not feeling like you can make a solid connection with another person in a way that is satisfying for you. You might feel like you're looking at other people in loving situations and, you know, you're an outsider looking in on those things. For the Sun card, we've got the creativity and the Master, right? So this is like the Empress, and the Master is an additional card in the Osho Zen. The Master has to do with like teacher and students coming together, letting their energy flow and creating a very peaceful, wholesome atmosphere. And the creativity is about anything under the sun that brings a happy feeling out of you in an act of creation. And it can be anything from artwork to exercise to competition. Like it can be anything, you know, like healthy competition, like chess or, you know, marathons or something like that, you know? So this is something that is making you so happy, you know, like this competitive spirit. And we do have the competition card, which is the Five of Wands coming up here. Okay. Yeah. So like, I feel like when you participate in something, it's like you're participating with a lot of other people. This is making you tremendously happy, but it's also taking a lot of energy from you. Okay. This is how your energy is a bit scattered. So you've got a bit of disappointment in the love section. You've got a lot of happiness and joy in, you know, your creative section. And then you have like this competitive section. There may be some people that you argue with a lot. There may be some rivalry going on. And this is clarified by the Source card. And the Source card is all about getting grounded. So if there's somebody in your vicinity or someone in your circle who is, you know, someone in your circle who is, maybe, you know, not being very nice to you, or this person could straight up be like messing with you. You're being asked by the universe to just get grounded, go within. And I think that the universe is kind of saying too, like, don't be reactive, like maybe try to ignore it if you can, but we'll get another card for that one. And also for the outsider. So give me one for the Source. Oh, the Two of Wands. Okay. So I feel like the universe is saying for you to, you know, you might be thinking about leaving somewhere, or you might need to do some research before you make a decision about something, okay? I'm going to get more for that, but while I have the deck, let me get one for the outsider. Yeah, the Four of Wands for the outsider. I think you feel like, you know, everybody else has got somebody, everybody else has got like a stable relationship, and that might be a big source of disappointment for you, in fact, okay? So give me one for the Two of Wands, please. The Lovers. The Moon. Could be dealing with Pisces. You have inner conflict. Okay. You are experiencing an inner conflict that has to do with love and making a decision. Perhaps you want to move in with someone. And the universe is telling you to go back to source. There may be a prior experience that is blocking you from taking this step forward. But there's something that you have to ponder, really think about. And in order to do that, you have to get grounded, have some time to yourself, likely get energized, and like really synthesize the process. Okay. Really synthesize the experiences that you've had that may be causing conflict within you to make this decision. Let me get one more card for this. Okay. Isolation. So this is the Three of Swords. Okay, let's look at the meaning for isolation. Okay. In our society, men in particular have been taught not to cry, to put a brave face on things when they get hurt and not show that they are in pain. But women can fall into this trap too. And all of us at one time or another might feel that the only way to survive is to close off our feelings and emotions so we can't be hurt again. If our pain is particularly deep, we might even try to hide it from ourselves. This can make us frozen, rigid, because deep down we know that the one small break in the ice will free the hurt to start circulating through us again. The rainbow colored tears on this person's face. I was like, what rainbow colored tears? But they are rainbow colored. Hold the key to breaking out of this isolation. The tears, and only the tears, have the power to melt the ice. It's okay to cry, and there is no reason to feel ashamed of your tears. Crying helps us to let go of pain, allows us to be gentle with ourselves, and finally helps us to heal. Okay, so it's everything that I said. I want you to see the tears, Capricorn. They are rainbow. It's really hard to see because it's so subtle. They're mostly yellow. Maybe he has an eye infection. I'm just kidding. Cappy, love is causing you to have some issues here. You definitely have some inner conflict, and it looks like you might need to consolidate your energy and really deal with some issues from the past, because I do think that love is here. You want it. It looks like somebody wants to live with you. Okay. So if this is the case, work on yourself a little bit and, take a risk. All right. So depleted. We've got the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Oh man. I feel like something was hard and it's just getting harder. The 9 of Wands is telling me that you've been knocked down a lot of times in a situation in your life, and you're finding it, difficult to keep going with that 10 of Wands. You're like, damn, I really can't see. 9 of Wands, you were like, okay, I can get up again. And then somebody was like, oh, you got up again? All right, let me give you some more wands. And you were like, oh my God, I can't even see where I'm going. This is too hard. And so the Queen of Swords here is telling me you have to set a boundary. Whoever is taking all of your energy, you have to set a boundary with these people and tell them, like, this is too much for me. You have to ask somebody else sometimes, with the Queen of Swords there. And that is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles card slowing down. Okay. Enough said. Slow the fuck down. Okay, Capricorn, tell these people to take a hike. All right. If this reading resonated with you, hit like and subscribe. Peace.